We have so many book hauls happening in this haul that I want to know who gave me a credit card. Hey everyone, my name's Tamika. This is Library of Tomes, where I talk to you about all the bookish things going on in my life. Hi, welcome back. If you're new here, hi, my name's Tamika. I buy too many books. I still don't know who gave me permission to be an adult and give me access to adult money, because I can't stop buying books. So hi, if you didn't know, these are Harlequin romances. I bought all of July and June's releases. Did not buy August releases, but I want to. I haven't bought them yet, so these are just the ones that I'm gonna be going over today. I have a couple other ones too, so let's just jump into the haul. We're gonna go with the Harlequins first because there's a lot of them. I think I bought 11 of them, and I want to just kind of go over them really quickly, and then we can jump on to my book of the month books, and I'll show you the other books. So first up, we have A Scandalous Engagement. This is by Jules Bennett, and this one says, one kiss with her best friend could change everything. And I'll let you look at the cover because it's really pretty. And I love these covers. I love the Harlequin covers. They're absolutely beautiful. So it says their engagement may be fake, but the chemistry is as real as it gets. So very excited. So it sounds like a friends to lovers, which I've not read a ton of, and I'm excited to start reading. Next up, we have Hot Nashville Nights. This is by Sherry Whitefeather. Hope I said that right. This one says one kiss away from getting burned again. Here's the cover. These Harlequin covers are honestly, they're stunning. They're losing it. They're winning everything. This is, I'm about to reunite with the lover from my past, but this time it's strictly business. This one, oh my God. The cover on this one is beautiful, by the way. So I'll just go ahead and show you the cover first because I'm obsessed with this freaking cover. So this one says a reunion of rivals. So I'm obviously gonna think this is hate to love. It says sparks in the boardroom and the bedroom. She can't let anything derail her passion project. Not even a second chance with the sexiest man alive. So it's a second chance romance. It is, I'm pretty sure Reese Ryan is a author of Keller, so I am so excited to read this one. I cannot get over how beautiful this cover is. I can't get over it. It is absolutely gorgeous. This will probably be the first one of these that I get to because I can't stop looking at it. I love it so much. Next up, this one is actually interesting. This one is a series. So these two are interesting. These are both parts of series. This one, I think this is 2 and 3. I don't think you have to read them in order though. So this one here is 7 Sins Insatiable Hunger. And this one is part of the Dynasty series. And this is the cover on this one. Again, it's absolutely beautiful. This one says his appetite could cost him everything. She's just a friend, but he craves so much more. So it sounds like friends to lovers romance. Ryan Hathaway isn't about to let his friend marry the wrong guy. Not when the right guy is him, but getting out of Jesse's friend zone could destroy his plans to become the Black Crescent CEO. He can't afford to give in the overwhelming temptation of wanting her. But another man is looming in Jesse's life. Ryan can't afford not to. Friends to lovers, what am I saying? I'm ready to start trying her out. And this is the other one in that series. This one says giving into the desire with her brother's best friend. So brother's best friend romance. As you all know, this is one of my favorite tropes. This is one of my friend Megan's favorite tropes. She's recommended me these books all the time. I'm constantly looking for new ones to recommend to her. This one is The 7 Sins Forbidden Lust by Karen Booth. This one says Next Stop Paradise with a man of her forbidden fantasies. Again, I'm gonna show you the cover because it's absolutely beautiful, and I have no words. This one says Back in His Ex's Bed. I'm gonna show you the cover because it is absolutely so cute. I love this redhead. I love redheads in books. My sister's a redhead. She's not like this red, but she's like an auburn. So this one says a reunion he never saw coming, and it says one impulsive moment leads to another. Next up, we have Secrets of a Playboy by Janice Maynard. This one says, has the bad boy bachelor met his match? And it looks like this. Geez, I just can't with these Harlequin covers. They're killing it. They're like killing the game. In business and pleasure, he needs his nemesis. So I'm excited to read this one too. Next, we have Upstairs, Downstairs, Temptation, and this is by J.C. Maynard as well. So here's another one. This is what the cover looks like. It's really pretty. The back says, "You want to kiss me?" He should say no. She was exactly the kind of woman he knew he shouldn't want. This is about a billionaire and he needs a live-in housekeeper. So he gets a single mom who needs a job to support her baby. Problem solved. And then it's a boss and employee romance, it sounds like. I'm excited. And it's a boss nanny romance, which sounds even better. Next, we have One Last Kiss by Jessica Lemon. This is what it looks like. The covers, the stickers are still on some of these. So this one is a second chance romance. I'm very excited to read this one as well. This one sounds really good. It's about a divorced couple, so I'm excited about that. We have another one that looks real interesting. This one is Black Sheep Air. This is a Texan Cattlemen's Club book. This one says he never follows the rules, and here's what the cover looks like. Again, absolutely beautiful. I just can't with these covers. It says he doesn't do whirlwind romances until he meets her. This one is a rags to riches novel, and I don't really know the tropes off the top of my head. And I read the back and I don't really know exactly what the trope is there either, so we'll find out when we read this one. Then we also have Wild Nashville Ways by Sherry Whitefeather, another one by this author. This one says, "This former flame is too hot to handle." And that is just, sounds good to me. This sounds good to me. This one's a second chance romance, and the the main character doesn't know if she wants to take back her ex because there's like a lot of heartbreak, a lot of like layers, a lot of emotion going on there, and he's like a country star. So then I have 4 book of the month books. These are the last books of this haul, and I'm gonna start with the romance because why wouldn't I start with a romance book? First we have Head Over Heels. This is by Hannah Ornstein. This was the July. Yes, this was the July pick. This one is about a Olympic star. So like this one says like set around the Olympics, and this one says, "Can she bring home the gold at the gym and with him?" So it's about this girl who's like been training really hard, and she's trying to make it to the Olympics through gymnastics, and she's like really good at it. And then her best friend, so then she is like dealing with this breakup because she was in a relationship with a football star, and she returns back to her hometown, and her new coach is an old acquaintance of hers, and he is helping her. He's trying to ask her to help him train, and they form a relationship during that. So this sounds really cute, and I'm really excited to try this out. I love the cover. I love yellow. Did you know that? Have I said that enough times that yellow is my favorite color? Because it is. I love yellow. So I can't wait to read this one. Oh my god, is the under part of this? Oh, that's my favorite colors, like period, point blank right there. God, I'm so excited. But yes, I can't wait to read this. I'm very excited. I think this one's going to be a really fun read. Next one is one I heard really good things about. This is Mexican Gothic, and this one is by Sylvia Moraine Garcias. I think I said that correctly. This one is a horror. It's a horror book, and if you all don't know, hi, my name's Tamika. I also read horror sometimes, even though romance and thrillers are my primary genres. I do read horror on the occasion. This one sounded really, really good. This one is a little more historical fiction. I think this one takes place in 1950s, which worries me a little bit because as we all know, I just get into historical romance, so we'll see how I feel about it. This follows our main character who receives a frantic note. The note says, "He is trying to poison me. You must come for me now. You must have to save me." And then it follows the main character as she leaves and she goes to try to find her cousin and try to like see if she's okay. And it sounds exciting. I can't wait. I've heard that you have to get like halfway through this book before it like picks up, but I'm still excited to read it. I can't wait to check it out and see if I like it. This is probably going to be something that I read in October. And yeah, I can't wait to read this. I think it sounds really, really good, and I can't wait to see if I'm with the minority on if it's good or if it's not or what. Next up is one that is interesting. I read The Whisper Man last year in, I want to say like September or October last year. After it came out, I got it as a book of month selection, and I didn't love it. It was just mediocre to me. Like, I was like, read it and I was like, okay, like it was fine, but it like wasn't mind-blowing. It like wasn't my favorite thing in the whole world. Like, I didn't care. Like, I felt like I'd read the same story like a million times. So preface that by saying, I say that to say, I did say I would give Alex North another shot. So I got The Shadows. I'm putting off for now because this one actually spoils like 3 or 4 Stephen King books. And if you didn't know, I'm trying to work through all of his backlist, and I still need to read a couple before I can read this one specifically. And I've went this long without spoilers to some of these books that I just really don't want to be spoiled before I'm ready to read them. And I only have a couple of them left before I can read this. So I'm just gonna suck it up and not read it right now. So I'm gonna read you the tagline. It says, they believed they could control their dreams, instead created a nightmare. So this follows a character where when he was at home, he like moved away. So when he was in his hometown, there was a murder that took place and it involved one of his friends. And he has to come back to town because his mom has dementia, and he finds out that there is another murder, that another copycat, because there's been multiple copycats, so they find out there's another copycat for this murder, and he has to deal with that when he comes home. It sounds interesting. I'm excited to read it. Lastly, we have a thriller. I love thrillers. I've said this a million times. I really love thrillers. This one is The Night Swim by Megan Goldwyn. This one is a true crime podcast. Host discovering a controversial trial finds herself deep in a small town's dark past and a brutal crime that took place years ago. So I think this one kind of tells in 2 timelines. I think it's a journalist who is like going to it and like making a podcast about it, like a trial, and then a family member who like wants justice and her like harassing the journalist. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that might be what this one's about. And I've heard mixed things on this one as well. I haven't heard 100% either way, but I've heard some people have liked it. I'm just hoping that I'm gonna fall into the category of liking it because I really want a good journalist book. I'd be surprised I still haven't found one. So yeah, those are all the books that I bought. I am excited to read all of them. I have not read a single one of those. So yeah, it'll be exciting when I finally get around to them and I stop buying books that I have not read, because I do this all the time because I'm a hot mess express. It's just who I am. So if you want to be my friend on any other platform, I have all my links all down below. I have Twitter, Instagram, and Goodreads, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye everyone.